Spike Chunsoft has just announced that Danganronpa 2x2's release has officially been delayed to 2027, leaving us all on edge about what's to come next. What could this delay mean for the game's outcome? In today's video, we'll be discussing what we know about the delay of Danganronpa 2x2 as of July 2026 and why this might be one of the best possible options for the upcoming game. A message from the game's producer, Shohei Sakakibara, was posted along with the delay announcement to Twitter on July 3rd, with the tweet reading, "We are writing to announce a change in the scheduled release date for Super Danganronpa 2x2, which is currently in active development. Please see the message below," from producer Sakakibara. Now, the original tweet and message were both posted in Japanese as expected, so I did have to take some time to translate this message for the sake of the video. My Japanese is a little primitive, so if there are any mistakes I've made in my translation, please feel free to correct me in the comments below. To everyone who has been supporting Super Danganronpa 2x2, we have been developing this game with the aim of releasing it in 2026, but we have now decided to change the planned release date to early 2027. We will inform you of the specific release date at a later time. We will continue to diligently work on the development so that we can deliver an even better product to everyone. We appreciate your patience until the release. Please look forward to further updates. Shohei Sakakibara, producer of Super Danganronpa 2. Now, this update definitely came as a surprise to a lot of us, considering how finished and polished the trailers and other teaser content has looked so far, but at the same time, many fans aren't all that surprised either, myself included. With no official release date for the game scheduled before the delay, as well as the summer being in full swing already, it did sort of feel like things may have been taking a little longer than expected. Though, I can't say personally that I'm overly disappointed to hear that the game has been delayed another year. While I've been waiting eagerly for this game's release since its announcement back in September, as I'm sure all of us have, I'm definitely relieved that the team working on the next installment was aware enough that they needed more time to work out the kinks and delayed the game instead of shoving it out anyway. Over the past few years, we have seen so many unpolished, buggy, and half-finished games be dumped out onto the desks of players everywhere, leaving many disappointed. With the price of games ever increasing, I know that if I paid the $85 Canadian for the Super Danganronpa 2 on PlayStation, I'd be pretty frustrated if the game was low quality and unfinished, and I'm sure everyone else would feel the same. With the amount of new content being added to the game, Super Danganronpa 2x2 is hardly just a basic remake at this point, pretty much reinventing the original Super Danganronpa 2 altogether. Though the original story is said to be included in this version of the game, the newly added Slayhem mode for the new storyline has 35 hours of gameplay with all the additional content. By delaying the game's release, it's clear that the team behind Super Danganronpa 2x2 understands that releasing this title without refining the details and ensuring it lives up to its full potential could very well drive fans away from it as a whole. While Danganronpa V3 is extraordinarily popular, there have been strong critiques made by fans on how the game lacks what the first and second did, that being the same dedication and refinement to the story the others received in favor of brief moments of shock or humor. Even though I did find Danganronpa V3 to be enjoyable in a lot of areas, the game lacked the same level of attention to detail when it came to character and story development, and there were definitely some moments while playing that did have me inclined to agree with these critiques. I think the team working on Super Danganronpa 2 is aware of these concerns from fans and wants to possibly avoid making the same mistakes V3 did by straying too far away from itself with its meta concept. That's not to say V3 was a terrible mistake or anything either, but the game heavily restricted itself so much with its own concept that it stripped away the horrifying reality of the killing game itself. Super Danganronpa 2's killing game is also technically fictional, but the people taking part in it, the Ultimates and Hajime, are all real people. It's important that the story altogether, especially the virtual reality aspect, is executed properly in order to maintain that terrifying feeling you get while playing. Pun intended. At the end of the day, this video is a very long-winded way to say that I think the delay in development will be good for the outcome of the game. Considering the last mainline game would have come out 10 years ago upon its release, it's important that this next installment lives up to the hype generated by its teaser announcements, both for the benefit of the company and for the series itself. Fans are currently theorizing a Q1 release date for Super Danganronpa 2x2, with it being said that Spike Chunsoft is looking at an early 2027 release. For now, all we can do is hope that the game turns out as brutal as anticipated, and that our favorite characters make it out alive. What are your thoughts on the delay? Be sure to let me know down in the comments below, as well as subscribe for more Danganronpa content, and I will see you all in the next one.